Since everyone's gonna do a pink or red eyeshadow look for Valentine's Day, I'm going to do a purple. First, you must hydrate your skin. I'm using the Neogenesis. This is the light moisturizer. It's nighttime and I've already washed my face and have been at work, coming back home, and I don't need a really intensive moisturizer, but I definitely need a little hydration. So Neogenesis is one of my favorite brands for skincare products. So prepping your skin includes your eye area. So this is the Ole Hendrickson Banana Eye Bright Cream. And always pat, don't pull. I'll let that sink in for a minute. And then I always use this for a trick if you really want to make your eyes pop and look super clear. I use this Lumify. This isn't part of the foundation routine, but just a little tip. And I wear contacts, so it's fine to wear with them. You want to make sure your cream is set, so wait, 5-10 minutes before you go in with your foundation. So I will be right back. Okay, it's been a few minutes, so my cream has been all soaked in. So now we're going to use our primer. And one trick that I do is only apply it to your areas that you have concerns about. So like this primer I really love. I love the Smashbox. They're this one I don't believe is silicone based, but it has that silicone based feel, which will minimize pores. If you have any oil, use an oil, like a one that reduces oil. There's a million out there. So I would say normal to dry skin, leaning dry. It's winter here in Boston, so definitely really dry. So I just take a little bit and I only put it on the areas that I have issues. So it's going to be my T-zone, which is around my nose, my chin. Now I have smile lines here, so my forehead. If you want to have a lit from within glow, put your highlighter, preferably a liquid highlighter or cream highlighter, on before you put your foundation on. So I'm going to use the Cover FX drops. This is the color Sunlight. I put fake tan on because I'm going to Florida and normally I wouldn't be able to use these because they'd be too dark, but you just put like a little bit. Oops. Like these are amazing, but you only need the tiniest drop. I just put this on the high points of my face, like where I guess the light would naturally hit your face. You could technically put it all over your face, but this is for a more natural look. So to help make your foundation look beautiful, first spray after you've already prepped your skin. I'm using the Cali Ray Surf Proof Setting Spray. My usual go-to is the MAC Fix Plus. Affordable option is also the Morphe setting spray, which is basically a dupe for the MAC Fix Plus. But next you're gonna get your foundation. And another tip, or side note I should say, is don't be afraid to mix your foundations for the perfect shade. So if like I'm in between shades, I was pale yesterday, now I'm tan or tanner today, and in the summer I'll be even darker than I am now. So I have my lightest and my summer color, one of my favorite foundations right now. Apply the product in the areas that you have the most either discoloration or areas that you want covered the most. Typically, that's normally in the more center of the face because that's where you tend to have more pores. You know, hormones you get around your chin when you get breakouts. So this is what I do. I just tap it. And then obviously you can put it on the outside of your face, but the main area for me is the center. Then you want to get a brush that you like. This is the Morphe Y6. They don't have the gold color anymore, but they have the black. And see, I'm blending out towards the out of my face. The out of my face. The outer parts of my face. You want to take a beauty blender. Oh. Nail fail. Nerd. Make sure it's wet and you want it squishy. This is the new e.l.f. one. I really like it. It's really soft. It's $5. You can also get the beauty blender. CVS has a good one. Real Techniques. And you're just lightly pushing this into the skin. You want to get a cream blush, ideally, or a liquid blush, whatever. So this is the Liss Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush in the shade Humble. Now, if you tend to have a heavy hand, pat it on the back of your hand first. See, look at all that. Go in with your beauty blender. So my skin needs a little hydration, so you can really spray anytime during your process if you're starting to notice your skin looking a little dry. So for concealer, you can put this on before you put your blush on. I kind of just forgot, but it doesn't really matter. These are my two favorite concealers right now. This is the Sephora Best Skin Ever, and then the Ilia one. I let it sit for a second, then I go in with a brush and just kind of like lightly blend it out. You don't need to fully blend it out. I'm almost like stamping it. And then I go in with a beauty blender. I have really dry skin, so powder I have to be very careful with. So one of my favorites, I don't know if they make this anymore, it's the Becca Hydra Mist, since they got bought out by Smashbox. Make sure there's no creasing. And then I take a brush like this. I just go in like this, tap it. And then lightly push it in. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with our bronzer. And then you're gonna set your face again. After you go in with your powders, you wanna set your face. So I'm using the Morphe just to switch it up. I put a lot on, look. My face looks wet, but I'm telling you, this works. Get your fan. I'll zoom you in, and that's how I get my flawless base. I mean, look how glowy that is. But it's not like too glowy. I have a really wide vocabulary. We're gonna mainly use the Marvelous Mauves from Dose of Colors. But I need a few transition shades. We're also gonna use the Tartelette Amazonian Clay palette. Going in with this like kind of gray shade. And I'm just carving out my eye socket, kinda. Okay, so we're going in with this color from the Dose of Colors Marvelous Mauves palette. I have to remember I did my base first, which I don't normally do, so I can't be all crazy with my eyeshadow.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna go in with the darkest purple color, and I'm using a little flat angled brush. And then to make it just a little bit more unique, with this shade again and do the inner corner. And then I'm gonna go in with the darkest shade. Now we're gonna go in with the lightest shade here. Okay, and I think we're gonna do a little glitter. One of my favorite glitters is the Makeup by Mario, but there's so much fallout with them. So we're gonna go into that like pink purple shade here. The trick I do is if an eyeshadow has a lot of fallout, spray the brush first. I mean, come on. They're so pretty. Okay, I really like this look. Tightline my eyes. This is the NYX lip pencil in Prune. And then I'm going in with this shadow here. And I'm gonna go in with the darkest shade. Now, purple and green go together, so I'm gonna use green eyeliner. And this is the Sephora one in matte deep green. So lashes are on, and we're going to apply the bottom mascara. For the lips, I'm using NYX Nude Pink. All right, and then we're gonna go in with the new Wet n Wild Pampered Lip Gloss, and this is in Pink Bubble Bath. It's really pretty. So this is the final look. What do you guys think? Hope you guys enjoyed watching this and learned some tips. And if you want to learn more tips, make sure to subscribe.